Welcome to the mini Kickstarter Gen Con edition. Now, as you know, we've backed many Kickstarters, and we mentioned that some of them will be at Gen Con.
Absolutely. A bunch of them, in fact.
Yeah. We've got two here. One that I actually collected, and I can show you off, and one that we got to play, which isn't out yet, but you did get a promo, and we can tell how our experience of it. We'll start off with my game, since it's the big shiny thing. Heroes Wanted. Now, this is a really fun game, has a lot of amazing stuff in it. And you pretty much have two cards. You make your hero, get a lot of fun, wacky heroes, like we said, Dino Cop or Gamer or something.
Yeah, if you've been watching our podcast, we talked about it briefly.
Yeah. If you can see, there is quite a lot in here. If I can open it up.
Please do.
First of all, the instruction book, it still looks like a newspaper, which is really nice touch. Plenty of things to pop out, of course. It wouldn't be a game.
That's the best part of any game.
Now, as you see here, each character has a map, so you can put your top card, bottom card, and a quirk. Now, these little quirks are little weird things about you, like being a former sidekick, which means you have to high-five the person next to you, so on and so forth. So keeping that sort of fun theme with the game while still... There is the fame track, which is actually a crossword puzzle. I cannot speak English right now. Keeping with the newspaper theme, which is really, really cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice touch. I like that.
There are two boards in here. They're double-sided, so you have many different levels you can play on. So, and then there's...
Looks like lots of meeples.
Oh, yeah.
Or variations on
villains,
meeples.
A lot of little villains, including the big bad guy you can see. A lot of die and look characters. I mean, I see civilians. Plenty. And look, they come with all these baggies for us.
I know. Look at that.
That's a rare thing now.
But everything, it seems... Did you sort it, or it came like that?
It all came like this.
So those extra bags are really just
They're for the
funsies.
pogs.
Oh, for the pogs. Yeah.
No, as you can see here...
For funsies.
Came with a lot of stuff, and even here... I'm going to just put this down now.
Please put that down.
This came with some blank cards, so you can make your own heroes. And so fun, so we can make the roll for hero or something. Plenty of other card abilities. Here, some score cards and powers.
So, it looks really cool. One more thing.
The Gen Con promo, Gamer. So, which is fun. You actually roll die to see what you do. So, of course, it wouldn't be
I like that.
as well as the expansion, Extra, which came in, which is awesome. Great, because I pledged for that. And this is Heroes Wanted.
There's a stampede going by behind us. Excuse that noise.
Yes, a flying stampede. The Heroes Wanted Champions and Masterminds. This is the big heroes of the game. And, of course, their counterpart, like the Kingpin for the bowling hero. And so it's a lot in there, which is really great to fund and pick up.
Yeah.
So
and it's at Gen Con for sale to regular people too, right?
Yeah. So I highly suggest.
How much does it go for?
I don't know how much they're selling it there, because I literally ran to pick up my game.
Okay.
But they are also selling pins, posters, shirts. We actually picked up a poster. It was really nice, but it's hidden off somewhere, so I won't waste your time with that. But if you're at Gen Con, we highly suggest checking out this booth. It's over in the top left.
Look in the program,
Yeah,
you'll find it. We're not going to give them directions, but I'm excited to try it. I haven't tried it, but more superhero games. We can have a superhero marathon with other games. So that is Heroes Most Wanted. Yeah.
Yes, but you have some.
Heroes Wanted, not Heroes Most Wanted. I apologize sincerely. The other Kickstarter game that we didn't get it, but we got to check it out, is Chaosmos. So this is one that I backed a while ago, and it's a space-themed game where there's this mystical thing called the Ovoid, and it is
like the soul of the Earth, the universe.
Right, and the goal of the game is to have it when the game ends,
Because
and
that's when
it.
the universe explodes and dies.
Right, so you can hide it on different planets. You're all different aliens, and it becomes a game of sort of hide and seek / keep away.
Bluffing and
attacking and things like that. So we got to actually sit down and do a demo of it.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I knew it looked cool, but it was really fun. My species, which was hilarious, because the guy was also dressing up there as said the species.
Yeah, one of the people who worked for the company who made the game had a special made cosplay of him.
He actually was able to travel faster, so I was jumping around all the planets searching, and I couldn't find it. So what I do is I happen to get track cards from people, and I would set them in all these places. And I also got some attack cards and defense card, which worked really well, which prevented them from people stopping me.
Yeah. You had a pretty good, and your ability was pretty good. Mine was I liked it. They all have backstories, which I really like.
You're not playing as the species; you're playing as a single person.
And we were not playing with final components, but the art and the design of the creatures is very creative,
beautiful,
and really neat. And the paint jobs on them are
remind me a lot
fantastic.
of Cosmic Encounter.
Yeah, very similar kind of aesthetic to that game, which we also love. No, I have to say, this might give XCOM a run for its money for me, as game I most enjoyed that I cannot buy. Unfortunately, the game will be shipped out, but by the end of the year, they say, available to the public. I'm not 100% sure, but the Kickstarter versions at least. We don't have a copy, but we can show, we got this sweet promo card, the Smuggler, which is a whole new alien that you can play as. Here's the logo just for your sake, so you can see what it looks like, Chaosmos.
But fear not, if you weren't able to back it, you can actually go to the table there and buy it. I believe it's $60 because
pre-order it.
Pre-order for $60. It's a $70 retail.
That's right. It's going to be $70, but you can get it for $60 if you're at the show this week.
And what's nice about it is you can also get that promo, like Jonathan said.
Yeah.
And I think you still get it at the same time as the backers.
Yeah, well, I think so. I think that's what I said. Probably, maybe.
And from our game experience, in case you're curious, it actually ended in everyone lost.
Right.
It turned out the person started with the ovoid, hit it on a planet. You have to hold it when the time runs out.
Right, so if no one has the ovoid when the game ends, no one wins.
And so someone realized that person probably is trying to get there to get the ovoid and had a way to jump the timer down to 0. So he made a mutual destruction, which I actually thought was a great way to end the game.
It was, especially for our first demo, but... Yeah, no, the amount of head games that can happen from it, and they have variants they said are going to be included that sound neat.
One variant, which I thought he was joking at first because the way he was talking, but when it was real, we both eyes opened up huge. There will actually be 2 ovoid cards. You don't know which one's real until the end of the game. There's a little like scanner, I guess like cipher, yeah. Which you put over the card, and I'll tell you which one's the real one.
Right. So the non-real one doesn't do anything.
Yeah, which you thought the head games before were nuts.
Yeah, that's a whole other level.
I mean, I'm so excited to play that way.
It's going to be really cool. So those are both.
Oh, yes. We should say these were.
I should say
like earlier, you said the prototype components. The components themselves, not just the art, the way they moved, were really nice. So I'm excited to see how they actually make the.
You're talking about the board itself.
The board itself,
is
the timer.
I don't remember what the word is for it. Modular.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, because it's hexes, but totally rearrangeable, so the map can be customized to your liking.
And the timer, I love the way it fit there. And
rotated. Yeah, such a cool. Every time you take a turn, you rotate the clock down 1 until the game ends. Yeah. Nice touch.
And there's most of the cards are you just play and then you return. So you actually start watching someone playing the same card, so you know how to fight against them.
Right. So you can know, they keep using that weapon, so I can counter against it with this card. So, again, head games and paying attention to what your opponents are doing and trying to figure things out. It's really cool. Like, they kind of add some deduction to space combat.
Opening those envelopes every time is the coolest thing.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Every planet's cards are hidden in an envelope, so you can look in it secretly and hide things and take things.
I mean, I've never seen many things like it.
It's
different. This awesome sort of you exploring the planets. Mine in particular, since I ran around, so I got to open all these cards and just keep choosing. And this is cool. What should I roll back? One thing I want to note: the die system. The rolling the dice.
Yes.
The site it has 2 3s, a 2, 4, 5, and then a little half, sort of looks like a half infinity circle. When you roll these 2 die and you get that, then you double the number. So if you got that and a 5, you get the total 10.
They call it a mirror, right?
Mirror, yes. Yeah. But if you got 2 of them, you put them together, it's an infinity symbol, you automatically win because you have infinite, which I thought was fantastic and hilarious.
So little things like that are just very... They do a good job differentiating themselves. If you're looking for something unique with a really cool theme, if you happen to be at Gen Con, pick it up. Otherwise, definitely try to look out for it in the future.
Yeah, so definitely that's a game to pre-order now. And also take a look at Heroes Wanted.
Yes.
These are just 2 of the Kickstarters. We've got plenty more we'll report on.
And lots of other games all week at Gen Con. If you want to keep up, you can follow us on @RollForCrit on Twitter. Or, of course, you can like us on Facebook. We'll post some stuff there, facebook.com/rollforcrit. If you have any comments or anything about the games we talked about today or other stuff you want us to check out at Gen Con before we leave, get it in now. they can comment on YouTube, or what can they do? Send us an email at?
Yeah, at rollforcrit@gmail.com.
Thank you. I forgot. And please check out our website, obviously, rollforcrit.com.
Don't forget our Twitter.
Yes.
We're going to be constantly posting news updates.
Videos, all these mini episodes. We've got them all. So, thanks for watching. I think that's it.
Yeah, stay tuned for more Gen Con news.